an SMD. Eventually the fee to get a single ride cost the same as copping dimes of trees. I'll be hopping B, you in NY. See a lot of these niggas, they be popping E. And if you rocky with them, they would not accept apologies. I just be hanging with the game, making sure our name ringing bells jingle all the way inside your ears into your brain. Oh, what fun it is to ride a beat that you know you can slay. How rude of me.
Guys, welcome back to What's Relevant TV. I'm here with rapper from the Bronx, DBoogie. Did I say it right?
Yeah, you did that. Beautiful.
So introduce yourself.
I'm from the Bronx.
Yuck.
My name is DBoogie. Got it from my father. His name is actually DBoogie from the streets. So I'm like DBoogie Jr., Lil DBoogie. And I just took it and ran with it once I started doing music. I started around like 16, writing music. And then like about 17, 18, I started to actually record and get comfortable with it. And now I actually take it seriously and see it as a dream and a career.
That's good. Your name, is your dad got his name from, because since y'all from the Bronx, so like the Boogie Down Bronx?
Yeah, so like the Boogie Down Bronx. So you know there's a lot of people like, hey, Boogie. Everybody got the Boogie in front of them, J Boogie or anything. So yeah, that's basically where they got it from. He said his older brother gave it to him. And then when I was born, you know, I'm a junior, so
that's
that
why you
it translated, transferred on to me.
Okay, so you're a part of these two groups called Ground Zero and We Are the Vibe.
Yes.
Can you tell me about these groups?
Yes. So me and my squad have a vision. Like, it's just two people doing music. It's me and my friend Nick Detroit. And then we have our friend Ant Vibe, who is like, he's kind of like in tune with the creative aspect of it, of everything. So Ground Zero is like our music vision of that aspect or whatever. We came up with it cause we had started doing music with an old friend that we knew from elementary school, from like 4th grade on. We got like when we started doing music, we got on with him because he had been doing music before us. So we like tried to link up, see what we could do with it. So like that went to pieces or whatever. It was just all messed up. So like it just popped in my head like while I was on the phone or whatever, like, oh, we could start this from Ground Zero. And like that Ground Zero part just stuck with me, like mostly because we from New York or whatever. Like Ground Zero stuff with the Twin Towers is big in the U.S. history or whatever. So we like tie it in together and make it sound fun or whatever, and actually have a meaning behind it. So like we're starting from Ground Zero, and we can actually like do something with this too, cause send the message out, And the WATV part is basically our entertainment part. Is We Are the Vibe. That's WATV is an acronym for We Are the Vibe. That's why we're like vibe. Salim was saying the vibe. Like it was just a lingo with my friend Ant Vibe, like the creative director, if you want, if you will. Yeah, he would just always say vibe, like after everything, like we going to the store vibe, or yo, what you doing vibe, and then we all just caught on and just started saying. So it's like part of our lingo now. So it's like, and then I came up with the name WATV. I'm like, yo, we are the vibe, like, and we always doing funny stuff amongst each other, like we always acting like clowns, and this day and age,
the reason why my cousin is a clown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This day and age of social media, that everything picks up, everything catches on. So it's like we just want to televise that and make our own thing of it. The TV part.
For those of you who don't know, my cousin Salim is in his group.
That.
Okay, so I don't like the Bronx.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm from Brooklyn, so
actually, when we was on our way over here walking, I told Salim, I was like, yo, Brooklyn is different. Like the way this set up, like how I can't. I said, Brooklyn's trash. I was like, I'm sure Brooklyn people go to the Bronx and say the same thing, so it's all
yes,
good,
yo, I'm always in the Bronx climbing up somebody's hill. Like, why?
It's whack, but we supposed to like embrace each other though. We all in New York, so it's like
I know, but I just don't like the Bronx. Like I just get off the train and I'm scared for my life.
That's fair.
Okay, so I don't like the Bronx, but I respect the fact that you are using your music to impact the Bronx. Why the Bronx? Like I know you live there, but like why?
Because that's where hip hop started. Like South Bronx started. Hip hop started in the South Bronx. So I just want, like, the Bronx has been like...
You mean Brooklyn?
No. South Bronx. 1977.
Oh, is it? Okay.
1973 or something like that. It was on Sedgwick Avenue, some house party, DJ Coolheart, West Side. You know, so it started in South Bronx, so it's like people, like, the only person who has been banging from the Bronx right now is DBoogie and Don Q, but like now, but before it wasn't like nobody, it was just Brooklyn, Fabulous, Jay-Z, all
yeah, that's why I said Brooklyn.
Yeah, so you usually hear Brooklyn known people like from New York and not the Bronx, and it started in the Bronx, so I just want to, you know, bring that type of impact back to the Bronx.
Okay. What are your musical influences?
I'd say my top 3 is J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake. Like, I like to be versatile with my music. Drake, like, the way he connects with his audience and has, you know, makes people relate to him.
Like, he knows what's hot at the moment.
Yeah, and he knows how to say it, too. Like, it just sticks with you. And the way, like, he's known as a singy rapper or whatever, and I like that, too. Like, when he first came out, I was like, yo. Even though he was not the first one to actually do that, but, like, he hit home with it for me. And J. Cole, like, his storytelling, his consciousness, and then mixed with Kendrick Lamar, he's just something else. Like, he's different. I have to listen to him over and over to actually get what he's saying.
Yeah.
But I like that, you know. I like to have a challenge and actually look and, you know. So those are my influences. I still have a lot. I listen to a lot of people. But those are my top 3, like, that I actually style my music around.
Okay, and who would you want to work with?
Out of those 3, I'll probably, I want to work with all of them. But if I had to pick one, it would probably be J. Cole, cause I feel like that's the person like you can really compare me to. Not that I like any comparisons, but like I feel like my music, you can, like, out of those 3, if you say who does he sound like, or how
close
does his
to J.
music,
Cole.
Yeah, J. Cole.
Yeah, and you went to St. John's, right?
Yeah, so it's
I
like,
did too,
and
you know he went
exactly,
there.
and he went to and he took communications, and I took up communications, so I was just like on
Look
that
at y'all
road.
twins.
Yeah, I was.
But
like,
I just love telling people, I went to St. John's, J. Cole.
J. Cole went there.
Yeah. So, you know, the industry is like really crazy.
Oh,
so, how do you expect to break in?
I always think about that because I'm like a laid back person, and I wonder how I would react to all the craziness and madness that goes on. But I feel like just being me, true to myself, will help me enough. You feel me? Like, I've always known to, like, I always knew how to make smart decisions. Like, I don't act on impulse. I'm not like a hothead or anything. So if anything comes my way or any negativity, at the end of the day, good or bad publicity is good publicity. You feel me? But if anything negative comes my way, I feel like I don't know how to, you know, reject it, or you know, cause I'm a very conscious person. All I like is positivity. Like, anything around me, I just want positive. Like, if anything negative comes into my circle, like, then it's my fault. That's how I see it. So if any, like, of that madness gets, you know, tangled up with my career, then there's something wrong that I'm doing. So I try not to think about it and just try to stay focused on the dream. With everything else is gonna come with the dream. You feel me? If I just stay focused on it.
So you are such a laid back person. Like, I need a friend like you in my life. Your cousin is really lucky. Okay, so what's next for you? Like, what music? Like, what do you have out? Do you have any singles out now?
Yeah, I do. I have a song called "Walk With Me." Yo, the MTA. Can SMD eventually defeat to get a single ride? Of course, the same as copping dimes of trees. I'll be hopping B, you in NY. See a lot of these niggas, they be popping E. And if you rock, it's an interlude off the tape that I'm doing. It's called Moonchild. Those are, and another one called Five Senses. Those are 2 that I have off the tape right now. I want to drop one more and videos for all of them. And I'm planning on dropping the mixtape. It's called Moonchild. July 21st. Moonchild, it ties in with my horoscope, my zodiac sign. I'm a Cancer. and I got inspired by reading my horoscope. Like I'm a big fan of it. You know, a lot of people just be like, "How you believe that?"
That's
all
why
that
you're
stuff.
so laid back.
Yeah, I just like I take in all that positive energy. You feel me? As opposed to be like, that's not true or whatever. It gives me a good insight on the day. You feel me? A good feel for the day to start off my day. So, and each horoscope, it calls me Moonchild. Like after a sentence,
okay.
It's a comma and then it says Moonchild, like calling me Moonchild. So I'm like, I should just call it Take Moonchild, right? And just base it around all my emotions or whatever. And that's how I came up with a lot of songs. And I'm planning to do like around 12 songs for the project. And I'm trying to be versatile. And, you know, I'm not trying to stick to one style. I'm trying to have, you know,
trying to switch it up.
Yeah, you know, this day and age, a lot of people.
You gotta switch it up.
Yeah, you gotta switch it up.
These your fans.
Yep. Slowly but surely, I've done a few shows or whatever, trying to get the buzz there. This summer, we're really trying to go in, like to get our name out there, and do as many things as possible, you know, to reach our goal.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Give them your social media.
You can find me at DBoogie with 4 O's on Instagram and Twitter. My Snap is BigPimpin_D DEE.
All right, Big Pimpin'. I thought he was a flower Moonchild. Now you Big Pimpin'. All right, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. I'm finest and much more possible with all these bad women surrounding us, build it from grounding up. Hear me know what I'm smoking loud enough to rupture.